Boo-boo. You were sleeping like this all night, huh? You had your little canvas pack here, and you were curled up under the sleeping bag. Oh, wow, wow. You sweetie pie. It's your fur. Getting a hell of a lot better, ain't it? Let's clean her up some more, even on the side here. Matted parts. So, yesterday I only got 130 calories in her. The day before was 320, and the day before that was 350. But the days before that, they weren't much. I mean, maybe 100 calories at the most. Sometimes it was probably 30 to 50 calories. So maybe once you ate 350 and then 320, that's like a day and a half's worth of food, you know, or even more because she's laying around so much. I'm going to try to feed her kitten food, and I'm going to put a couple drops of Lugel's iodine in there. Along with the carbon C60, I rubbed some of that on her mouth, along with the CBD oil and the hemp oil, expensive hemp oil. So, see what happens. I hope your tongue gets better. You know what's getting me though? You see her fur? See this? That was all bald. See how it's coming back in like that? See that? That was all bald. There's fur on this fur. Maybe it's not looking like it. Yeah. See? That's all fur. It's the first layer coming in. This was like nothing. So, and you notice there's no red back here. Well, it's a little orange because it may be dirty or I don't know if I got all the. Yeah, it's a little. I could feel. I got to brush this out a little more. I've been putting a DE on her, the diatomaceous earth. But this is where it was like all scabs. See right here, this is where the line was, and it was creeping up this way. That's why I put the liposomal vitamin C on there, the coconut oil, the CBD oil. I know vet was saying don't put those oils on her, but and I was wiping them off with the coconut. But that was a great idea that somebody gave me with the diatomaceous earth to absorb the oils. She does feel a lot better. But the oil saved her. I think this was cancer on her skin spreading, and I think it's gone. So, you know, this was related to the problem in the tongue. Now, I just received another box of 30 packs of liposomal vitamin C. I've been giving her about 2 or 3 packs a day. But I think only about half of it's actually getting into her body, but it's getting on her tongue. And, you're a little dirty down here still, huh? I noticed it in the camera. But this is cleaned up a lot here. And so I just ordered another box. So I'll have, still got one box I'm working on. It's more than half full. I got 30 more. Then I ordered another box of 30 liposomal. So I'm trying to get her fed right now. And what I'm hoping is reduce that tumor on the tongue so she can eat on her own. Scared for you, little poopy. But seeing that I think this was like a cancer. I mean, it's all related. It's like it spreads all over. If this was going away, this was bad. You know, I'm assuming everything should be going away, I assume. It's that, but I've been giving her the CBD oil in the morning and the carbon C60 on olive oil in the morning and the hemp oil. And now I'm going to give her the Live On Labs. But, you Snoopy, huh? Hopefully, when she's outside, she feels pretty good. I'm going to take her out. It's a little freaking, I'm going to wait till about, at least, well, the sun gets a little lower. Temperature isn't so crazy. Or the sun's not so direct, and she's got a little more shade behind the fence. So, right, kitty? Getting some kitten food right now. So, hopefully that's successful. I put some of the carbon C60 with olive oil in the kitten food. I'm going to put some of the vitamins in there, the cat vitamins. I'm going to put a couple drops of iodine in there too and mix it up. Gives it a little more sticky, you know. And I'm going to feed her at least 1 pack of, I fed her 3 packs, but I figure a pack and a half got in her of liposomal vitamin C. Live On Labs brand, good stuff. And we'll go on with the spooky rice machine here pretty soon again, probably today. You see, you got wet right here. That's drooling. That means you got a problem in your tongue. bad problem, right? Drooling still, right? Well, the drooling is actually the body's defense mechanism of getting rid of the crap. And when she puts her head down there by the sink, she drinks out of the water, and the water is rushing across her mouth and washing out some stuff. So I wish that problem would go away. That's the main problem you got right there. But like I said, there's an indication with this fur looking better back there. You know, let's see. Looking better all the way across the board. See? That stuff came back in pretty fast, man. So, I mean, it's like the first layer, but this fur. There's all fur. It's not as thick as the other part, but there's no more redness or like scabs or none of that stuff. And I think the diatomaceous earth is actually good for healing that up too. So we shall see. Right, Snooky? I gotta get your tongue fixed up. There's gotta be something I could put on there that could really wipe it out really fast. I don't know what. Something that you could put on the tongue. You know what I'm gonna do, too? I'm gonna break open a capsule of vitamin D and vitamin E and put it in her kitty food, because I was putting that on her fur. She's that could possibly help. We shall see. You can see her fur back here. Looks a lot different, doesn't it? See that? This was the side that was totally gone, man. Okay. Not bad. Coming back in pretty good. It's not as thick, but it's coming back. So, she's trying to get some water here. Right, Snoops? And I'm going to bring her outside. And I put some, I looked at that can of recovery food, and it has like the synthetic vitamins, so you can tell because they're DL. They start with DL instead of D. I put mixed tocopherols, natural, pure vitamin E, vitamin D, the real kind, not the DL, the natural kind. Because if you look at a lot of these studies like anti-cancerous and stuff, the synthetic version of the vitamins aren't anti-cancerous at all. They don't work for nothing. Now I just thought of something. Besides, what I need to do is, I know I got some around here somewhere. You know, like something like spirulina. I'm gonna put that in her food. And broken cell wall Chinese chlorella, the green foods, superfoods. Mix a little bit of that in there, and I did put a few drops of Lugol's iodine, and 2 packs of liposomal vitamin C before she ate. I put it in the freezer because it feels good on her tongue. She wags her tail, she loves it. And I've been noticing that if I get that cool stuff on her tongue, she can eat better, when I do that. So I'm going to try to get her drinking more water here again, but she looks pretty good, man. I mean, you're looking at this, that tongue is a problem, man, but the fact that this is so much better, I think overall she's getting better, I would assume. I mean, I don't know. I mean, one part's not going to get better and the other part's not. I mean, that's kind of how I look at it. So we're going to get her outside in the sun here, so she drinks a little more water. Put it on her face or something. She's getting some water now. Right? It's hard to clean her face. Just slow it down just a hair. Come on. Just nipping it up. Huh? Yeah. There you go. Meow, 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 meow. Yeah, she's getting under there. There she goes. See the tail? Be happy, huh? Cleans her mouth out too. There you go. Meow, 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 meow. She gets hydrated. She had about that full. I'd say 85 calories out of that 80. Let's go on the low side. 80. I'll try to get her another can. That kitten food I think is easier to get in her than the recovery. Salmon flavored Fancy Feast kitten food with carbon C60 with olive oils, a little bit of that, the vitamin E, the vitamin D, the iodine. We're going to put some spirulina and Chinese chlorella, single cell superfoods. So, there we go. There we go. There we go. I was waiting for this shit. You gotta have patience. Look at that tail. Meow, 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 meow. Yeah, ooh, yeah, ooh, 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 ooh. There you go. After she does this for a long time, I'll bring her outside. It's getting close to 5 anyway. Maybe that's enough. Look at that tail. See that? She ate. She had water. She got her groomed a lot today. I groomed her. So you can see her outside. Definitely looks a hell of a lot better, doesn't she? There's some shade out here, so she definitely looks a lot better. Told you, just clean her up. You know, if you're looking at this, if it was just a skin issue, I'd be saying, ah, the skin issue's gone. But she's got a tongue issue. You got a tongue issue. So, I'm going to keep, like I said, order some more of that liposomal vitamin C, the Live On Labs. And I'm going to try to get, well, I'll do 4 packs. And that'll be probably 2 that actually get in her, but, and here's Feather, the other girl cat. You 2 are the girls. It's Feather, mama cat. It's Miss Princess, probably never was a mama. I think she was fixed before she was a mama. I don't know how old she is, man. She might be a pretty old cat, but we'll see. We'll see. She might be restored to 100% better than ever. Never knew. I was always assuming she was a kitten. I just made that assumption when she first came over. She was a small cat, but then I guess she never grew bigger. And if you got cancer, God, you're not a kitten. No way in hell. So, I mean, it's possible, but very unlikely. But she never grew bigger. She had this issue from day one. So, yeah, she was an older cat. I think somebody just abandoned her. There's Feather. Now she's a young cat. This one I know is a young cat. I don't know exact birthday, but she's about 2. So, but I think we can make Miss GoldDigger live a long, long time. I just hope that tongue goes away. The problem. So she looks, she looks pretty damn good. That skin issue really. This was right here, but you see, this is fur. Yeah, that was all bald. She looks like dirt. I was putting diatomaceous earth. It's hard to clean her face because I keep feeding her and it keeps getting dirty. But he knows what to do. Right? I gotta find something that will definitely. I heard the carbon C60 does reduce the tumor, but I don't know. I like to find something that really does reduce the tumor. What they should do is, if I had a professional vet do something where they put her under anesthesia, was you take sodium bicarbonate or something that would oxygenate that tumor, or something that you can inject inside the tumor that's not chemo, that's some kind of like a souped up vitamin C or something or whatever, that would get right inside the tumor and destroy it. That would be what I'd want. No chemo, screw that shit. But even sodium bicarbonate, if you can inject that right into the tumor, I can't do that. I'm not a doctor. I can't put her under anesthesia. I don't know how to do that stuff. But that would be the simple thing to do, because it wouldn't have any. It would actually oxygenate that tumor so much I don't even think there'd be inflammation while the cancer is being destroyed. But the next best thing is the Live On Labs vitamin C and carbon C60 fullerenes and olive oil, and the CBD oil does cut down the pain, and I got a hemp oil, both of them. So it's a little fluffy monster. See? She doesn't look. She doesn't look that bad, man. Now she's really fast improving just from last week. She still can't eat though, I don't know. But I'm gonna let her out here a while, play with the bugs and eat grass or whatever she's gonna do. I'll watch her. So just give you an update, see how she's doing. And I groomed her for about myself. I was doing the brush and rubbing her down and getting her fur unmatted. I was doing that for about an hour this morning with her. So, man, she's had this issue with the tongue. Nowhere near as bad as it is now, but she's had something wrong with that tongue. She had some kind of growth on that tongue since she came here in 2017, because like I said, that was the one thing I always noticed with her. She would only eat usually the cats like the gravy of the food first, but they'll eat the rest of the food. She was really, even if she was really hungry, she wouldn't eat the chunky parts, and it was just the gravy. But she'd eat treats. Because I guess they were like easy to chop up into tiny, tiny bits. But I was giving her people food and everything else, but she would eat the gravy from the people food. That's what I keep putting, well, it's not gravy, it was more like, there's microscopic bits of chicken in there and stuff. It's not like pure gravy. So she was getting nutrition. Should have never stopped at carbon C60, man. I think that was keeping that tumor from growing faster. And when I stopped that tumor just went pop. So maybe that, I'm going to keep up with that. She's always getting some of that in her food, and I'm going to keep upping the liposomal vitamin C. She's going to get 4 packs today. Probably only 2 are going to get down her, but even the stuff that doesn't get down her gets all smeared around her mouth, and it's antitoxin. So I'll leave her out here. I gotta get on my Suzuki down there. See this thing? Gotta check the transmission fluid. I've had this thing here. I've had it. I don't know if I'm pointing the camera at it right. I can't even see the lens. But took it to Dixie Defenders and I filled up the transmission before I went. I want to see if this oil. It's got a slow leak in the rear seal. I need to change that. And I can put the balancing beads in the tires on this one and also on a Chevy. So doing that right after she goes inside, but I figure I'll leave her out here a good hour. Sometime after 6. This is typically her activity. She's when she was outside before, sometimes you can pretty much sit her someplace and she just doesn't go anywhere. She just likes to. She finds a spot. It could be on a chair. It could be on the, I don't know, top of a table. It could be on that cat thing over here. Look at my Cougar's cup and stuff. So, but she doesn't really. Sometimes she would roam in the woods across the street there, but it's easy to spot her if she's all white. But you got to watch because another cat would come by, could clobber the shit out of her, man. That's why I don't like. I seen where there was other cats trying to go after her, and I was like, that's when I started keeping her inside all the time. Because she can't really. She's a lightweight, man. She's a delicate little thing. But she's a people. She's the white cat with the black hat. And I feel a little more confident now that she could possibly come back. But I'm not going to feel really confident until she's eating on her own. If she's eating on her own, and that means the tumor really went down a lot. She's still not eating on her own. The only thing I got confidence in is I see the fur really came back good. I mean, cleaned her up the best I could. I mean, she's got some dark spots there. You can see that, right? But it's fur. It's all fur. That's, yeah. See this? I know. Hey. That's all fur. Yeah? Yeah. Yeah. All fur. This is all bald. She's like, there's all skin back there. Right? She said, wow. She's talking to me more, too. That's another good sign. She says stuff like, meow. Meow, meow. So, there's definitely improvement. I just wish that tongue would be some obvious improvement. But, you know, this might take a month before that tongue gets to the point where she's eating on her own. I don't know. Because shit, I'm going to keep upping that liquid. So I was doing 2 packs a day. 1 or 2 packs a day. Or no, I was doing 2. 2 packs, sometimes 3. I'm going to do 4. Or some more of that stuff. That stuff's ultra safe. There's Live On Labs, liposomal vitamin C. And she loves the taste of it. Some of the cats don't like the taste, either love it or they hate it. She likes it. So, see her tail ever so lightly wagging. This is good for her psychology, just being having out here. And like I said, I don't mow in here too much. For these guys, I mow out here. So you can go play in the high grass over here. And you got their flags up there. See that? Cherokee Braves and the Rebel Cat Farm. Tell you what, those flags ain't cheap. They wear out. You gotta keep replacing them. They ain't cheap. But keep flying them. So communists don't like them, but too bad. Evil people don't like them, but that's too bad. Anyway, it's about freedom. Freedom, health freedom. Oh, I want to mention something else. I want to put out something about HHO, Brown's gas, with for health. In other words, taking water and adding oxygen and hydrogen to the water. And we'll probably be doing something with that here pretty soon. As a matter of fact, I might order another kit from Liberty out of Canada. So, right, Snooky? I can watch you all day, which I am. Spent a lot of time with Snooky over here. A lot of time. I wish I could say with 100% certainty she's going to make it, but it is better than it was just even a few days ago, and I thought a few days ago was pretty good back to Saturday. Wait a minute, what's today? Wednesday? Yeah. No, wait a minute, today's Thursday. Yeah, Thursday. The bug, she's got a fly crawl around her face. Yeah, go after that fly. What is that thing? Get that thing. Get that thing. Go get him. There's a fly around you. Bugging you, huh? Huh? That's a bad sign. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. It was one fly, not a bunch of flies. Chased it away. Anyway. Probably because of the food on her mouth too. It's probably I don't know, I wiped it away. I really washed her up as best I could, but you can see she's dingy down there in the front. It's like, forget about it, man. But as a matter of fact, when she comes back in, see in the front, she's dingy like that. It's like, forget it. I mean, when she comes back in, I'm going to give her another pack of liposomal vitamin C. So that'll be 3 packs. Because anytime she's awake, I want to do stuff with her, but she gets aggravated. Then after a while, she says, "Oh, this guy's going to bug me," you know. Well, I have to. I got to keep her. Got to keep her hydrated. I got to keep her fed. I got to give her the ointments and stuff, or whatever she's got for her tongue. And I'm going to do a Live On Labs vitamin C and carbon C60 after when I bring her in after this. So she'll be out here for an hour. And you can tell she's looking a lot freaking better, man. That fur growing back in there, like, you know, where it was all nothing practically. And you know, that was where the skin was eaten up, and I think it was cancer back there. I think that was cancer spreading, you know, on her. It's one stupid fly. Anyway, you know, there was cancer spreading on her, and you know, you could obviously see that problem is like going away. You know, the fur in the back. I mean, I'd say that's not an issue. That's definitely on. That looks like it's healed and it's just growing back real fast. I mean, looks like she's got good nutrition to grow that fur back quick. So, I mean, I wish the tongue would do that, but maybe it is. Maybe it is. I mean, it's just going to take, you know, more time. I don't know. It might, you know, I'd like to see the tongue healed up enough where she can eat on her own within a week, but we shall see about that. But that's why I'm going to up the liposomal vitamin C and the carbon C60 on the tongue. I'll up that. Those are two. And I've been doing the CBD. Well, I'm going to do that more of that too. So I'm wearing my Confederate Border Patrol hat. Keeping Yankees North. It's 1861. Right? Phony balonies. See, if you were in one of those gated communities, these people play golf and they get all this freaking money, they would have never done this for you because they're a bunch of phonies. I'm a true friend, right? See that? There's phony balonies in the gated communities and HOAs and amenity fees. They say, oh, I'll eat another cat. This one's no good no more. I'm your friend. So, that's where you hang around with real people. She knew where to go when she came here. She knew well where she was going. Actually, when she feels better, she sticks around me like glue. Normally, she pretty much talks to me too. I know exactly what's going on with her. She doesn't speak English, but I know exactly what's going on with her. She speaks to me in cat talk. See? I got a feeling somebody abandoned her because she had health problems. One of those phony balonies that were in the HOAs and whatever, you know, with their golf carts. Oh, Princess has health problems. Just let her go wander someplace and she'll figure it out. And then she came by me. I think that's literally what happened. Because she had problems when she came by me. She was doing great on that carbon C60, and she did so good when I added the colostrum around the beginning of June. I stopped the carbon C60. Or actually the end of May I started colostrum. I stopped the carbon C60 in beginning of June. And June 17th, the carbon C60 is still in her because it stays in her for a good 30 days. June 17th, she was perfect. Appearance-wise, contented, you know, she lay on her side, her back, contented as all hell. And then by August 3rd, the problem cropped up. And I thought she wouldn't eat the colostrum anymore, but she wasn't eating anything, pretty much. I mean, she would just lick the gravy, like really, like far more than before. So, and we found out she got cancer. She put her to sleep, and I'm like, no, we're gonna try some things here. Does seem like it's doing good, and she does seem to be pretty happy. So as long as we can, we got good signs, we got physical outside signs that something's going on good, because that fur coming back in there like where it's being eaten up and the skin issue, that's the overall body health seems to be doing pretty good. So, and I'm getting enough calories in her. Like yesterday, I think I got like 130 calories in her, which wasn't that much, but the day before was 320, the day before that was 350. So far I got about 85 calories in her, 85 calories in her, but I should be able to get some more tonight. I should get close to 200 in her tonight. I use the high calorie cat paste too for urinary support. And she's drinking the water. And again, I'm going to give her a pack of liposomal vitamin C. Maybe I'll give her 5 packs of that shit today. So, because the faster I get rid of this crap, the better. You can tell she's definitely not on death's door. I mean, she's pretty lively. For her, this is normal. She kind of sits in one spot, but she's pretty lively. She's definitely not. She got her food, she got her water, she got her vitamins, she got her herbs, she's got her CBD oil, hemp oil. See that? Diatomaceous earth, grooming. Yeah, she's definitely not, laying around, can barely lift her head up or some crap. She's in pretty good. She's pretty good. She's pretty good. My little poo-poo. And we're going to be running that Rife machine maybe just about every day. I'm going to run it today. I don't think I ran it yesterday. I'm going to run it. I ran it the day before. I ran it 4.5 hours. I'm going to run it at least a few hours today with her, the Rife machine. I don't know if it's really working or not, but it probably is. But you have to remember, when they use the Rife machine to cure cancer patients, they didn't. If there was a section that was like a tumor, they would take it out, and they would get the remaining cancer with the Rife machine. I don't know, trying to take a whole tumor out with a Rife machine. I don't know, but everything adds. Everything's making progress. I think against that tumor on her tongue. I hope. So she's biting at that bug.
Get away from me, bug.
Anyway. She's been out here. It's about 6 o'clock now. I'll be taking her in pretty soon. You stay there in your little spot now? Look at that, huh? Look at that. Oh, wow, huh? Wow. She's talking to me again. See that? Yeah. I mean, outwardly, God, that fur is really coming back in nice. You're really doing a good job there, boo-boo. Let's hope your tongue's healing up some. Probably is a little bit, because your attitude is a little bit better. Isn't it, huh? A little snooky. Maybe we can live another 15 years, man. We're going to be... That's what I'm going to really try with her. I'm going to see how long. She's an older cat, but I'm going to make sure she lives like a whole nother cat lifetime. If I can. Right, Snoopy? Yeah. Oh. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, we'll get you cleaned up really good. Well, while Snooky's still out here, it's 25 to 7 right now. I was working on this Suzuki and checked the transmission. It was only down 3 ounces, so that's not too bad. Did over 200 miles. And I'm putting more tire balancing beads in a tire. They're Walmart tires. They need more balancing beads. Sometimes they vibrate at 45 miles an hour. Maybe I'll take this to Georgia. I gotta change that rear seal on the trans though. But if it rides nice and smooth, I might take it because I got the flagpole I can set up. So she just stands there. See, she just. That's how she's always been. She's always been like that. Even like you think she's sick or something, she's just standing. She was always like this. She'd stay in one spot. I used to put a piece of cardboard under the carport. She lay on that cardboard, just lay there all day. Maybe she never felt that great. I don't know. I really don't know. She never can tell me. But hopefully I want to get her fixed up better than she's ever been, at least since I've known her. So I put a little cat cage in there. Hey, can you fit in there? Huh? You get in there? Get a little place to hide out. She's drooling a little bit. She got that problem in her tongue still. Anyway. Well, obviously she does. I got a hand feeder, but I don't know. So what time is it? Here, 7 o'clock. Did the one tire. I'm going to probably only do the one tire on that Jeep thing, whatever, the Suzuki. Yeah, here you go. You got a little blanket in there too, okay? Right? So you can hang out on the bed and you'd be inside a cage. See that? Yeah. You can see she's not as white as she used to be, but, well, she never was perfectly white. Yeah, huh? Get something to rest your head on? Yeah, here, poops. Wipe that off of you. Yeah. Alright? Your mouth is still bothering her. I'm going to be doing a Live On Labs vitamin C here again. Right? Hope you're getting better. Outwardly, on your fur is getting better, but the important issue is that tongue. So, I don't know. We'll do a lot more of the vitamin C, because it always feels good on our tongue. So I'm going to get out there and do some more car work. And just going to do the one tire. That one tire was, they have the bead balancers, but that one was a Walmart tire, so it probably needed more bead balancers. It should be alright like this. Alright? Meow meow. Hopefully it'll be okay, man. Doing my best for you, poops. Alright? Doing my best. Your mouth is hurting. I'm going to put some Live On Labs on there right now, as a matter of fact, while she's in a cage. Meow meow. Oh, she got the vitamin C, so there's a string here. That should be good. Right? Meow meow, huh? Some of it's on her mouth on the outside, but hey, that should be helping, hopefully. Every little bit helps, man. Hopefully. That stuff can't hurt her. She kind of likes the taste of that stuff, too. She wags her tail whenever she gets it. You know, huh? Now go back to sleep, right? I'll wake you up later. Okay? Meow meow.